Ladies and gentlemen, boys and femboys, my name is Lad, and 2 months ago I made a response video to DVD Mate 8's guide on night counterplay. I have returned 2 months later to confess to my 300 subscribers how that I was wrong. The night actually does have counterplay, and it's actually really fun and interactive. I know that Scott Jones already made a video about the night counterplay, leaving a less than stellar review, but I'm making this video for 2 reasons. First is to go, ha ha, I'm smarter than Scott.
Ignore the fact that this is a retraction video.
And the second is to expose you to all the night counterplay, even the shit that no one else knows. Seriously, the night mains on the night main Discord server found yet another tech just last week, and no one else knows about it. And lastly, but most importantly, I made this video to ask you guys to please stop disconnecting against the night. I actually want to play against him now, but it's kind of hard to do when at least half the lobby DCs. So yeah, please stop doing that. Now before I get to the fun bits, I just want to quickly gloss over the points of my response video and what I got wrong. But first, I want to go over the one thing I got right. Night counterplay still does boil down to finding the most effective way to leave the loop. 9 out of 10 times, you cannot loop the night like you can any other killer. Keep in mind how I said 9 out of 10 times you cannot loop the night. We will see an actual example of someone looping the night later on this video. Before that though, I want to confess 2 big things I got wrong in my original response video. First, I misunderstood what Mate 8 was talking about when he mentioned the pallet pre-drop tech. And that led to this clip.
So one of the best things you can do right now against the night is to pre-drop the pallets when you're getting chased. This will make the guard go around the pallet and not through it.
So the first time you vault a pallet, the guard goes around it. That is very interesting. So a knight's gonna go here. He's gonna wait here. Either you hold W away from the loop, making this just pre-drop hold W with extra steps, or option number 2, you run back into the guard and get hit. Option number 3, you run into the knight and get hit. Option number 4, you vault back over the pallets and the knight just comes around and hits you. So either you leave the loop or you get hit. You get hit here, you get hit here, and you definitely get hit here. Those are your 4 options, and 3 of them result in you getting hits. How this actually works is that when you pre-drop a pallet, the guard will go to the side of the pallet you're at when you dropped it. And unless you get in the guard's face, it will just completely ignore you until it's touched that side of the pallet. So in reality, if the knight goes one way and the guard goes the other, you can just run around the guard and leave the loop. The second mistake I made was this clip right here, where I effectively talked myself out of the window tech being effective counterplay. They go here, right? So the knight goes this way, guard goes this way, and the survivor does this chicanery, right? Is there any counterplay from the knights? So I guess the knight waits here and see if the guard gets juked or not, because they can see the aura. Hold on, yeah, there's counterplay. There is counterplay to this. On the knight's side, the knight just waits. Wait, hold on. There's too much counterplay. If the knight just waits here and you go back, the knight catches you as you go back and hits you. Like, you don't get that fucking flag, buddy. Sorry, bucko, no flag for you. So either you vault the window, you get hit. You go to the pallet, you get hit. Or you hold W and you don't get hit. Fuck! Did you spot the flaw in my reasoning? Here's where I fucked up. I assumed optimal play from the killer, but I did not assume optimal play from the survivor. In fact, I did more than just assume optimal play from the killer. I assumed the knight was a giga-brain, mega psychic mind reader who would just know what the survivor was going to do without having line of sight on them. It's not just me assuming an outplay and treating it as a lack of counterplay. It's me completely ignoring the mind games and opportunities that the window fake presents, because obviously every knight player you ever go up against is going to be a super mega psychic genius with wall hacks. That'd be like me saying that the nurse has absolutely no counterplay whatsoever because the person playing her just magically knows where you're going to be 100% of the time. Here's a more realistic take on that scenario. Let's assume this knight's going to wait here and be a patient boy. If he notices that the guard gets juked, obviously the knight comes back and hits you when you go for the flag, right? Obviously, if you vault the window, you get hit. If you go for the pallet, you get hit. But obviously, if the knight waits here, you can just leave the loop and get so much fucking distance, it's not even funny. Look, I wasn't trying to be disingenuous here. I just fell victim to cognitive dissonance. I think I just really wanted a scenario where you could actually loop the knight while the guard was chasing you. And I dismissed every possible action that didn't fit under that exact criteria as not counterplay. And I'm glad someone called me out on it, because now I can get more enjoyment out of DBD than I would have been able to if they hadn't. Speaking of Ultra, I'd like to introduce you all to the guy who's responsible for this retraction video in the first place. It's a really funny story, actually. It starts last month when Ultra leaves a small TED talk on my video and points out a few things I got wrong. I realize he's right and start thinking about making a retraction video, but since Behavior had just recently re-released demo back in the fog, I kinda got distracted, and since I only had about 30 subscribers at the time, I figured no one would give a shit. 30 subscribers. Jesus Christ. These past few weeks just have not seemed real to me. Like, every time I open YouTube to hear Roxanne Wolf tell me to kill myself, my sub count just magically goes up, and I have no idea what the fuck is going on. I must have given someone at YouTube HQ the good suck or something, because I don't fucking deserve this shit. Anyway, so I figured that I should probably make this retraction video now before I continue making those top 5 reasons to main blank shit posts that everyone seems to like for some reason. I hop into the Nightmane's Discord and ask for some help with the video, and guess who volunteers not 3 minutes later? Ultra agrees to be my unpaid actor for about an hour, help me demonstrate the no night counterplay, and 1v1 me so I could show footage of these techniques being used in action. Which was a complete asshole thing for him to do, because, I didn't know this at the time, but Ultra is a P100 competitive Nightmane, who would unironically play ranked if they added it into the game.
Because Ultra's like competitive. I'm very
Wait,
casual.
what? No wonder he's kicking my ass. That's my excuse. That's my excuse. I'm going up against a comp player. go play ranked, bitch.
If it existed.
You guys want to start?
If it existed. Oh god, he actually would. So, he spent a solid half an hour completely kicking my ass while I was floundering around trying to figure out how to put my knowledge into practice because he's a fucking sweat lord. That's right, guys. He's the Nightmane they warned you about. Even so, throughout time playing, I could tell that it was Ultra's skill, mechanical knowledge, and tactics that were wiping the floor with my face, rather than the Knight's power carrying him. I could sense the difference in skill level between me and this Knight player, which is a sentence I would have never even thought of uttering a couple months ago. Luckily, Defend also joined the call. Defend is basically the Nightmane's Discord's tech guy. Defend is the one responsible for finding ways to break guards' pathing. Get him, Cardi! Go for it, my boy. He went down. I hate your guts. He's just, hi! What you doing, homie? How's it going? What you doing over here, beautiful? Oh, no, he's going back. He's going back now.
Yep, that's because I lifted the pallet back up.
You can't. They can drop it again. Commit cross-map patrols. So, summon a guard. Turn around. And patrol. And he touches the window and immediately goes down. Absolutely fucking balling. What? He tried to go through the wall. And 5 ways to leave the map. And he's got enough clips to make the Library of Alexandria green with envy. So yeah, these are the 2 people whose hard work I'm taking credit for, and who engaged in one of the coolest 1v1s I have ever seen. But before we get to that, I just want to go over the 3 ways to counter the Knight in Chase.
But wait a second, lad. There were only 2 counters mentioned in both your video and Mate 8's video.
That's because his third one is brand spanking new. Number 1, the pallet pre-drop tech. If you drop a pallet as the guard is chasing you, it will path to the side of the pallet you were at when you dropped it before starting to chase you again. If you get right in the guard's face while it's pathing the pallet, it'll hit you, of course, but otherwise, it'll completely ignore you until it touches that side of the pallet. Number 2, the fake vault tech. If you touch a window while a guard's pursuing you, it will beeline for that window and completely ignore you until after it touches the same side of the window you did. Number 3, the real vault tech. I'm just gonna let Defenix show this one to you. So, third counter. Wait, what?
Yep. Welcome to our world, pal.
Wait, what? How does that work?
All you gotta do is hug the wall, do a vault. That's it. That's the third counter.
So like this?
Yep, that's it. That's literally it.
If you touch a window while the guard is pursuing you, then me and vault it, the guard will ignore you and start pathing to the other side of the window, even if it could have hit you while you were vaulting. This is huge. Knight becomes infinitely more fun to play and play against when both the survivor and the killer understand the mechanical quirks of his power. This adds a level of mind games to the chase, which is always the most fun part of looping. Where is the Knight going to position himself and his guard? Which direction is the survivor going to run? Are they going to try to tech you or keep holding forward? etc. And what makes the fake and the real window tech so fucking cool is that whether or not you fake the window is yet another level of mind game that the knight and the survivor both have to play around. And that's what makes a knight fun to play against. The mind games, the reads, the strategy. Knight's not a killer that you can run around a piece of wood. He's something different, something fresh, something unique. He's a killer you outplay, not a killer you outrun. And that's what makes him so fucking fun to verse, even when you're versing a P100 sweat lord who keeps relentlessly kicking your ass at every fucking loop. Like, come on, Ultra. You could have just let me win one, could you, man? Like, please? Eventually, I got a bright idea. I get Defend and Ultra to play against each other while I spectate. I'm gonna have them do all the hard work for me while I sit back and rake in the YouTube views. Okay, I'm gonna have you and Ultra play each other now. I will have you two do all the hard work for me while I spectate and make the YouTube views off of it. Yeah, that's what I said. Without further ado, I'm gonna play for you the resulting 1v1 without any cuts or added commentary. Oh. Yeah, I shouldn't have. Well, the reason was because I ran into some cheaters, right? The reason I didn't make this video early is I ran into some fucking cheaters, and I wanted to make a video just making fun of them. And then I was like, oh, I'll do the doctor video. And then I was like, wait a second, I still owe the Nightmaids their fucking video. All right, so far, pretty normal gameplay. We see him pre-dropping and running, make distance and buy time.
Okay, I may not be the perfect example because I play a very unique playstyle of Knight.
Oh, you played unique playstyle of Knight? All right. Well, oh, you got caught up. You got found, and you got caught. Let's go. Oh, my game. I would be. I'm not pilling, and I'm pissed. What? This man's fucking insane! He faked every single tech in the book! That's what?
Oh, shit. Okay, well that's actually good to know.
And he doesn't get detected because he's on the other side of the wall now.
I got superior anatomy when he vaulted through, so that's actually really good to know. I didn't know that.
Wait, oh, wait, when you vaulted... Wait, hold on, so... When he was vaulting through the window and you were and the guard, that activates proc superior anatomy.
Yeah.
Right, because you can two places at once.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Doesn't matter. We're back to playing Pallet normally until power come back. And yeah.
Maybe mid was just not the best example that we should go through.
We can try comp tower. Right, just make the...
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Oh. How long is this lasting? Oh, there we go. Second god, and he's dead. That's unfortunate. You tell me, you look me dead in the eyes and tell me that Knight doesn't have counterplay. You look me dead in the eyes and tell me this clip didn't make the Knight look fun as fuck to go against. Look at this fucking clip. Ultra actually manages to loop the Knight at a pallet because both he and Defend understand the Knight counterplay. We see mind games, we see reads, we see an actual fucking skill difference, and what we don't see is the Knight's power playing the game for anyone. This clip right here lit a fucking fire inside me and made me so damn grateful that I broke out my cognitive dissonance and reached out to the Night Mains at the cost of my own ego. It's moments like these that make me love Dead by Daylight. Now, you're probably wondering why these two Night Mains decided to go out of their way and help me with this video exposing Knight counterplay. I mean, it's easier to kill survivors that don't know how to play against you, and they're Night Main, so clearly that means they're opposed to the concept of a fun and honorable duel, right? I'll let Defend explain the method to his madness.
Because the more people know, the more regular Night Mains have to learn against this, the more survivors have a good time, and right now he's in a pretty bad state in terms of quality of life, so hopefully the more people talk about it, the more people are exposed to it, the better that he gets a change, because right now it's been a year since like a major change. That was what was it, 271 days ago?
Yeah, 271 days ago since the holy shit, you're keeping track.
That's insane.
Since what?
Yesterday I just wrote a whole paragraph of all the bug changes and
oh yeah.
And as it turns out, the Night Mains have a very long and extensive list of demands.
Honestly, if they like announce this, but they also give us map of their own base kit, I'm totally fine with it.
Base.
That's literally the only thing we've been begging for since day one.
Wait, what base kit? Map of their own?
Map of the realm.
Map of the
Oh,
world,
yeah.
please.
For real.
Everyone else who says like, oh, horse meat base kit, all the arms base kit, garbage. Map of the realm. It's literally the only thing we need.
Facts.
Oh my god. No, I'm not saying that you have to suddenly start loving the Knight now like I do. I understand that the Knight's reputation has been thoroughly tarnished, and some of it is deserved. You put a killer no knows how to play against in the hands of a bunch of people who are playing to win, like Ultra, and it's no wonder why people grew to hate the Knights. I have a friend who still actively refuses to play against the Knight, even after I red-pilled him on the counterplay. Just like how I will always hate playing against the Skull Merchant or the Clown, no matter what changes are made against them, or what techniques are found. It's not a rational hatred, it's a form of bigotry. But all that being said, you have to at the very least agree that the Knight is at least tolerable to play against now. Hopefully this video helps you out in your future matches, and somehow sets in motion a chain of events that gets Map of the Realm base kit for Knight. And with that, we have run out of content for this video. But also, it's currently 11:45 on a Saturday night as I'm recording this, and if I keep going, I won't be able to finish editing this video until next week, because finals are coming up, and oh gosh, oh golly, I sure would love to pass my classes this semester. Shout out to Defend, Ultra, and Mate 8's Night Main Discord for their help making this video. Link to the Discord in the video description if you're interested. Seriously, this video would have been impossible without them. Hope you all enjoyed this little retraction video. Like this video and subscribe to the channel if you want Map of the Realm to be base kit, or if you want to get Rule 34 by a muscular chocolatey bunny lady from My Hero Academia. I promise I won't tell anyone which. Before I leave you tonight, though, there are two things I have to say to you all. First, thank you all so much for your support on this channel. Every comment, like, and view on my videos means the absolute world to me. I've spent the past month on Cloud fucking 9, and I have all of you to thank for that. Never in a million years did I ever think I'd crack 100 subscribers. I don't know if it's luck or skill, but what I do know is that if my videos make even one person's day better, all the effort and energy I put in that video is worth it. Secondly, there's something I'd like to say to every Knight player watching this. I've spent all my nights, all of my time playing Dead by Daylight wrong, disconnecting against the man I didn't want to learn how to fight. But you all came, showed me the ways, and opened my eyes, and now I see that running away from you was just a waste of time. Come back! Any kind of fool could see I was wrong about everything about you. Come back! You can blame it all on me. I was wrong about everything about you. Take it easy, everyone, and have a nice night.
What I do is Knight's Honor. I always spare the last survivor.
Bruh. Nice honor.
Yeah, I don't know. It just feels good, you know, because everyone thinks Knight's like a sweaty 3-gen camper. Haha, he's so garbage.
Oh man.
No, I respect you for that. For sure.
Yeah.
No, that is absolute plus rep in my book, man.
And so now I just take things casually, and I get like really nice comments, and like, oh wow, the only nice
yeah.
Knight name. Haha.
The only nice night.
I'll admit, I do not have comments like that.
He's like, yeah, no, I fuck people up.